Welcome to Discovering Sounds, part of the Phonological Awareness video series. We recommend you watch this series in order. Once your child can do the activities in rhyme time, they're ready to discover the first and last sounds in words. I'm Nancy, a pediatric speech-language pathologist with Alberta Health Services, also called a speech therapist. In this video, you'll learn 2 activities you can try to help your child learn about first and last sounds in words. Identify whether words start and end with the same sounds, like recognizing pen and pail both start with p. Think of words that start and end with the same sounds. For example, net ends with the same sound as hat. Both end with the t sound. Your child can try these activities starting at 4 years of age, but it may take until grade 1 for them to be able to do all of these skills. When teaching your child about first and last sounds, start with one-syllable words that only have 2 or 3 sounds. Remember, letters and sounds don't always match. For example, up has 2 sounds, p. So does shoe, even though shoe has 4 letters. In this word, S and H represent one sound, sh, and O and E represent one sound, oo. Bat has 3 sounds, b, a, t. So does lake, l, a, k, even though it has 4 letters. In lake, the E is silent, meaning that it doesn't make a sound. Words with more than 3 sounds are more difficult, like stop, which has 4 sounds, s, t, p, or shrimp, which has 5 sounds, sh, e, p. To introduce these activities to your child, model them first. Modeling means demonstrating and talking about the activities while your child listens. When modeling, the goal is to show your child how to do the activities, not to put pressure on your child to do them.
Cut and cap, they both start with k. Cut, cap, you're right. Even color, cut, cap, color, they all start with k. Pen and green, they both end with pen, green, they both end with
Practice with words from everyday conversation, play, and books. You can model these activities throughout the day. Next, teach your child how to do these activities. Explain the activities to your child, try them together, and encourage your child to try them on their own. Help them when they make a mistake. Teach your child how to identify the first sound in words. It's called alliteration when words start with the same sound.
smelly socks. Listen, smelly socks. They both start with the same sound. Smelly socks, yeah. What about this? Tina tried on 10 pairs of socks. Ooh, what about Tina 10? Tina 10. Do they both start with the same sound? What do you think? Tina 10. Do they start with the same sound? Yeah or no? Yes. Tina 10. They both start with t. Okay, let's think of another one. What about this? There were some big blue socks. What about big and blue? Do they start with the same sound? Yes, big blue. They both start with the. What about big and red? Do they start with the same sound? Big red. Yeah, you're right. They don't start with the same sound. Big red. No, they don't start with the same sound. You're right.
Then try the same activities with words that end with the same sound. Understanding sounds at the end of words is a little more difficult, so practice with sounds at the start of words first. Teach your child to identify words that end with the same sound.
So we have to rinse the apple. Rinse and glass. They both have the same sound at the end. Rinse, glass. They both have the s at the end. Glass. They both have s at the end. They have the same. Let's try another one. What about mess and toss? Do they have the same sounds at the end? Mess, toss. You're right. Okay, listen carefully. Let's do another one. What about bus and dress? Do they have the same at the end? Bus, dress. You're right. Yeah, they do. Okay, listen carefully. What about if I say bus and rug? Do they have the same sound at the end? Bus, rug. No.
Teach your child to think of words that start with the same sound. This activity is harder, so wait to introduce it until your child can identify alliteration easily.
Ooh, Liv, look, I have this picture. Do you see? It's a ring. Ring starts with the sound. Ring. So does rock. Rock starts with the sound too. Okay, I'm gonna think of another one that starts with rope. Rope. Can you think of one? Rain. Rain! You're right. Rain starts with too. Rain.
Teach your child to think of words that end with the same sound.
Wash, wash, wash. Wash has at the end. Wash. I can think of another word with sh at the end. Fish. Yes, fish. Can you think of one? Yes. You're right, brush. Can you think of any more? Fish. Fish, yes, that's one. What about if I give you a choice? Wish or comb? Which one has sh at the end? Wish, comb.
Help them by giving them a choice. Do these activities in a quiet place with few distractions to help your child focus on you and the activity. Face your child so they can see your mouth and hear you. Speak clearly and naturally. Make important parts of words stand out by saying them a little louder or slower. Spend a few minutes of focused time on one activity or try different examples throughout your day. Remember these activities to help your child learn about first and last sounds. Identify words that start and end with the same sound, and think of words that start and end with the same sound. Use these activities however they work best for you and your child. Once your child can do these activities easily on their own, they're ready to move on to the skills in the next video. Continue watching the Phonological Awareness video series. Understanding sounds is next.
Find more information, support, and services for you and your child by clicking on the link in the description below.